Hello, since I was just sitting here doing nothing, which I'm always just sitting here doing, well, I'm always doing something. But I wanted to show you, look at this box. This box is so cool. This box, Papa got it for Father's Day. Um, he got, in the box had a watch in there and a keychain and, well, there was 4 or 5 different things in the box. And I said, man, I want the box. So I'm using the box like a little bookshelf. See how I can stand it up and my books are right in there. Looks like a real library. But I wanted just to show you that I finished up the one I was working on this morning. This little 2 inch by 2 inchish kind of ish. Let's see here if I can. I put just a little hair tie to shut it. The heart, I might still do a little bit more on here because I feel like I need more fluff. And but I got all the pages decorated, and I put hearts on my strings, so I have heartstrings. This page says rainbow. I got little flowers there, and this one says adventure. I love my words. I just love my words. This one says sparkle, and it's got a little flip up there. This one says laugh. There's a sticker behind it. This is just part of a ticket I put in there. And, oh, then this is a little tuck with a tag in it that says joy. And there's a kiwi bird. You know who sent me that kiwi bird sticker? Yep, that was Dai for New Zealand. I think there's another one in here too. And then this one is a little pocket, and it's got 2 tags in there. One says friend and one says desire. Those are in that pocket. And this one says sweet. Wish is like a little tuck spot with words serene and love me. Love me and serene are in that little belly band is what it is. And here's a little tuck spot, and it's got a little ticket, airline ticket to Chicago. We'll put that right there so that when we go to Chicago, I'll know where that ticket is. This one says perfect and special. And I inked around all the pages too. And some of the pages I just glued on another piece of paper just because it was pretty. This one says be mine. That one I glued on there. And then that one is a little pocket. And then the words there are, oh, this is the stub from the Chicago ticket. And this one says joy. Joy is the emotion of great delight or happiness caused by something especially good. I like them little words like that. It tucks in that little pocket. And there's a number 18. No reason, it just says 18. Main Street, it says on that paper. Joy, smile, word. See, if you like words, you especially need that word. Thoughtful. And there's even journaling space in here. Hearts. And this one says grace. Yeah. No, it doesn't. It says dream. Oh, God, I can't see nothing without my glasses. That one says dream. Glasses, where'd I put them? This one here has a pocket in there. It says I love you. And sunshine. I love you, sunshine. And discover. A lot of the page edges I cut with my the scissors, not the zigzag scissors, but the little other thing scissors. Discover, follow me, this one says dreaming, pretty paper. That's journaling space. Apparently I didn't stick anything in there. There I glued on that little flower. Believe. It's the center. See the centers of the each signature. I put hearts on the strings so that they're heartstrings, and I just freehand cut them out so none of them match. They're all different. And then here is a little miniature postcard I glued on there. I should go ahead and punch that hole and put a little string on that. You guys still might add some strings and stuff. Believe, because I think I want sparkly strings, and then inspire. And so that's like a lot of words, but I may have to do something here. Yeah, there might be a couple more little things that I want to do on that, but I think it turned out really cute. And then this was a journal that I made quite some time ago, but I just used one playing card and folded it in half and put one signature in it. And I made this quite some time ago. And don't worry, bro, I got your back. Isn't that cute? He's got his back right there. That's a sticker. And then there's pages for journaling. This one hasn't got quite as much in it. It's really made for some journaling. Some washi tape and stamping. The Queen has spoken. And a paper clip which clips on. It takes both rain and sunshine to make a rainbow. That's true. Sometimes I haven't looked at these in so long that it's just fun to go back through them. And a pink flower on that page. A flutterby, which I stamped that one, then colored it with gel pens. And then this one, a paper clip, and the paper clip says, it's party time. Absolutely, it's party time. It's always party time if you ask me. Believe. I guess in all my books I might have believe. Teddy bear stamp. A little jar. Inspire. I just love my words. This one's got more space in here for journaling. And then a flip out on the back cover says Scrap and Lizzie right there. I need to put a little tie on that one too. And let's see, what is this one? I don't think I made this one. I think somebody else made this one. Sometimes I don't remember. Let me look. But there's pages with tabs on them. Paper clip with a ribbon. There's a page that's turned up on the corner to make a pocket. And there is there's plenty of journaling spots in this little book. I need to journal in it. Sing, there's a little mouse tells you to sing. Oh, there you go. And then in the middle it's got pretty tags. Now, I didn't make this one. I know this one I didn't make. Somebody made this and sent it to me. Love with all your heart. Be awesome today. Break. Did I miss a page? Break. and journaling spot. But look at this this piece on the front is made with wood. The cover though is alcohol ink done on that's what alcohol ink done on photo paper. That's pretty, but not a signature and to be found. See, and my memory isn't good enough. And then here, John Lennon. Oh, this is a complete blank book. Completely blank. And there's a little writing about John Lennon, but there's not anything else written in there. So I'm going to have to doctor that one up. I just put them all together now in this little, I had them in a drawer, and I just put them in this little box so I have a place to display them. And so now that I'm looking at them, I can see, like right here, I can do some slow stitching on there. This one here, it's got some of the little silk roses on the spine, and it's got a really soft, like gauzy feeling cover. And then here's a picture with a tea. There's machine stitching all the way around, and a teacup. Oh, and then this here paper is like, it's like pattern tissue, and it is sewn over another tissue. The corners of these papers are cut real pretty. Look at that little tiny clothespin right there. Just little tiny. And it's clipping on a little tag. And look at that piece of fabric. That looks like mattress ticking, doesn't it? And then again, the tissue paper, like pattern paper. Another stamp of a teacup and an envelope. And some vintage style. Oh, that's a miniature postcard. Vintage style things in that little envelope. This is one thing so much fun about these little journals is you put them away for a while and then take them back out and look through them. This one here, the whole thing was, the spine was stitched on a sewing machine. I hope I find a name. It's got plenty of room to journal or to add more ephemeras in there. Oh, there's a lot of little tickets in here. A lot of little, oh, how nice. See? I could just, I'm going to work on these to continue. They're not, you know, for me, I love the vintage. It just, the remakes are easier to use than using an actual vintage product. The actual vintage things, I have a hard time using them to cut them up and use them, but I like the copies really good. So they all fit in there, but you know, I'm gonna work on this one too. And there's again another one with the tissue paper, or maybe that's wax paper. It's not wax paper. That's pretty. There's another one here with a corner tuck pocket, and that maybe that's paper, but it looks just like mattress ticking. And then we get to the back cover. Oh, and there's the teapot. And there's that tissue, like sewing tissue sewn over, printed like a book page. That looks really pretty. And then the back cover, no signature. Okay, that's one thing to remember, people. When you, if you make a little journal to share, always sign it, because I don't know, other people might have a better memory than I do, but my memory is done flew to coop. Petunia, can you remember that this isn't your home? I mean, this is your home, I know. But can you remember that I'm busy right now? Okay, now this here is, okay, go that way, Petunia. There you go, good girl. Now, this one is tied with a string and a button, so you can wrap the string around and then around the button to hold it shut. Now this one was made by a friend as well. I didn't make this one. Okay, and this is used, looks like what they have used for the cover for this, because here's the little hole where it hung. So this had to have been something, yes, something that was packaging, and that's the cover. And then the pages, look at this. It's just like cut apart. Somebody painted on magazine images, magazine pages, and you just use the magazine page, and then you paint your little heart out right on the magazine pages. And look how nice. See how this stuff is so special when it's got somebody's artwork in there. Maybe I'll find a name. This is like this is, well, there's something, some kind of, it's all some kind of wrap. This is pure junk. This is a junk journal because this is like paper that comes like almost like deli paper. This is the inside of a security envelope. You can tell that right there. Yep, and there, see, there's another part of that security envelope. This is what we call, this is a true junk journal right here. This is true. There's some people that make junk journals, and they have them out of all this old fancy paper and stuff. I got to talk to them. I have to talk to them. This is a junk journal right here. You take your junk mail, and that's when it first started. Your junk journals were just junk mail. Instead of throwing them away in the garbage, you use them, make a journal. But this is painted papers. There's paint put on them on just scraps of paper that you otherwise would just throw in the rubbish. Look at that. And look how it's just torn and how all the pages are different sizes. This is what is a real, true junk journal. And then some of them, the pages are like folded in half, looks like before it was bound, and so it makes like a little tuck spot. See there, out of a magazine, but painted in here. And that one's tied on with just 2 holes and the string and tied in the back. That's all you need to hold it together. That's all you need. 2 little holes, put the string through it, and tie it together. Ooh, that one sparkles. Just take up the scraps of paper off of your desk, and you can see the size of this journal, and you see the real, it's just so, I don't know what word to even use, but it's beautiful. These are nice. Look at that. TCBY. Just paint it on them. Just paint on, and paint whatever. Some of this looks like it's stamped, and some of it's painted, but that is true art. And don't remember, there's not a name. So look at there. Then I can take this string and go around that button, twist it, and that's what holds that whole thing together. And then there's a beautiful sticker. The metal looking stickers, you can get them at the Dollar Tree. Those stickers that look, they're not actually metal, but they look so much like metal. Okay, I'm gonna be here a minute because I got, oh, this one, look at this. It's got a well, I would call it a image of a with a Russian nesting dolls. I can't think of what the word is. Isn't that pretty though? It also though looks like it could be an image of a Dodie doll if it had a string hanging from its bottom. Okay, now this one is just open for a journal too. It's just journaling pages ready to go. really think I really need to use these. No name. That's beautiful. See, and some of these I've had for so long. Look at this here. That's tied with some really old cord. And looks like somebody took a coloring book and used the pages to make the pages. Oh, this one here, it's all made like a what do you call it? A traveler type journal, like a traveler's notebook. So each page can be taken out, colored, or written on, and then slid back in. Okay, so there's coloring book pages, there's some ledger paper. This is watercolor paper here. Some more of the coloring book sheets. And some more pretty paper. This is watercolor paper. And here's paper from probably a magazine of sorts. More watercolor, another coloring book. And a smile pops right out on this here page. And some more ledger. More coloring book. Ledger. Okay, see, now we're on the other half. But these are nice when you put a journal together like this. Here's my little colored place. Because you can pull the pages out. Like this is watercolor paper right here. I could pull that one piece of watercolor paper out, and I could watercolor on there and then slide it back in. I'm glad I'm looking at these because I want to leave these right here on my desk since I got them all in that little box now. And I'm going to actually work in these. I have a bad habit of saving everything for a special occasion. Please be a name. No name. Oh wait, there is a name. UK. These glasses over here. Let's see if I can see that. M-A-R-T something W in the UK. Oh, darn it. Beautiful. Now this one also has a fabric cover tied in a little bow on the front. Really nice fabric. I don't know what kind of fabric that is, but it sure is nice. And oh my gosh, here's a little bag of sequins in here. And a frog. Was that frog supposed to be right there? Maybe. Oh, I remember getting this. Is there a name? Oh, Fritz the Frog. This here book is by Fritz the Frog. But who made it? Look, it's got a green tassel on there. And all the green in here. Fritz the Frog, there he's holding a flower. This is nice fabric. And then the bag, the pages are tea bags, you guys. You know, I remember getting this. And oh, how beautiful. And look there's some more Fritz the Frogs. And these are tea bags. You can buy the tea bags. You can go to even an Amazon and get the long, skinny tea bags, and you can get big ones. Some of them are like 8 inches long and 3 inches wide, something like that. Maybe they're not 8 inches, but you can get long ones. And each one of these pockets, see how rude of me not to use this stuff right away. Look at them beautiful frogs. I love them. I love them. I love them. So see now, I can use one journal to you make with another journal. I mean, looks like there's frogs in every one of these, pockets, and little tags, and little journaling cards. And the cards being made out of the tea bags is just amazing. How cute. Today I had an idea, but I can't figure out how to do it. But there's a place on YouTube where you can. I've joined a couple of the people that I watch. They have this thing where you can join, and you pay like $1.99 or $2.99 a month to just support their channel. And I want to do that on my channel, but and so I started trying to work through it, but I couldn't figure it out. But I want to do that to see if I can get some people to help me that will pay $2.99 a month. I think that's what it is, $2.99, or you can go higher than that too. But I thought if I could get that much per month from just a few subscribers that can afford it, then I'd have shipping money. And so and then to do it, you're also then supposed to have perks, And so, like, one of my perks, what I want is, for one thing, I would have live stream just for members, which, yeah, I don't know so much about that, but then I would pull one name per month and send a handmade prize out, just to a lucky winner, one lucky winner. I would just put all the names, because I seen that's what some of the other folks do, and then they have one winner a month. But that would give me shipping money, because a lot of times I want to send somebody a happy mail, and then I don't have the shipping money. I don't have money to ship it. I mean, I have money. I mean, we got money. We pay our bills. But sometimes I just don't have the extra. So look at them frogs. But these little journals like this, they'd be fun to make. And just to have as the giveaways, little journals. And having these journals right here, oh my gosh, look at these little frogs. Now these have to be used. I am ashamed of myself for not having used them already. Oh, I wish I could come up with a name. But I'm going to work on that and see if I can figure out how, sometimes you watch a video and it'll say right underneath it, it'll say join. And I've joined a couple of them, and they just take my $2.99 out a month. I think I've joined 3, and they just take my $2.99 out per month, and it helps that person a little bit. Look at this. This is a lot of frogs. Looks like they're all hand cut out too. I love my frogs. I loving my frogs. And so, yeah, I'm going to study a little bit more on the YouTube thing, see if and it's only, by little choice. But, and I want to do it just so I have Happy Mail shipping money. Because sometimes I have Happy Mail ready to go out to somebody, but I got to wait till I can afford to send it. This month was a little tight because I had taxes this month. If I would just have them sales regular. But gosh, am I lazy. I got stuff ready to do a little sale, but yeah, I'm hoping to do it on this coming up Sunday, but it's never a guarantee. I love that frog. Get in there, Mr. Frog. How'd you fit in there before, Mr. Frog? There you go. And there's that frog, that sticker frog, and more frogs. I got a lot of frogs. No name. A frog with no name. It says Fritz the Frog on the front, but so I got a name for the frog, but the artist, no. I don't have a name for the artist. So, where's that noise coming from? Oh, it's my phone. But my phone is a million miles away. That's Cordula. I gotta call her back. Oh, and then this one is done on a little spiral. And I remember getting this one. This one I do remember. Oh, what was her name? I hope her name is in here. I remember she sent me this along in a whole box full of things. And I have never been able to find these really tiny spiral notebooks. It's only about 2.5 inches by about 3.5, 3 3/4 inches. What was her name? Oh my gosh, I wish I didn't look at. And she's got all these pages that the unicorn says be original, smile, spirit. Hot. Hot, that's a hot page there. Oh, what was her name? Gosh, I know her name. Look at flour, sugar. Lucky to have a great friend. Let them know. Take the time to let them know. Good, good friends in times. Ah, shoot, flash, it says. And look at the key. I need a key like that for my other thing. You can't skip and be unhappy at the same time. Look, there's some artwork on them pages. Look at there. Thank you, wish. All these pages. The little things, that fancy red shoe in washi tape. All these things come from Paris right here. And there's a little bird with some gems. Bonnie. Her name was Bonnie, I think, that sent this to me. Here's an old vintage playing card. There's another one. Romance, another little card. Oh my. Bonnie, I'm sure. Wait. Oh. This is a copy of War Ration Stamps from my book when I was a child. Birth date 10/9/1939. That's a copy of the War Ration Stamps. Gosh, I think her name was Bonnie. Oh gosh. See, I'm going to make sure when I send something, my there's a wrench in there. Did I miss other pockets? I like big books and I cannot lie. And there's, gosh, what? There's a bird. Please have her name in here. There's a little envelope, little tiny envelope. A little tag. I think her name was Bonnie, but I can't be sure. But it's not written on here. This is beautiful. I could be wrong. I don't know. I think it was Bonnie though. Now here is a book that the cover feels. You know what this cover is? This I remember. I know it is. It's a dryer sheet. It's a dryer sheet, and there's a dryer sheet sewn on both sides of a piece of chipboard. And it's so soft, but I recognize that little lamb that's on there embossed. Oops, I think it goes this way. Oh, this is fun going through these. I've had them just in a box, hidden from God and everybody. Nice pages. Music. I always love music. Lots of different sheets of music. I think, yeah, this one is done. Yep, this is done the Traveler's Journal notebook style as well. So you can pull one sheet out. This can also be, they make flow journals out like this too. Flow journals to where you might just make a journal with all kind of papers. I've got one that was made for me with all napkins. And it's a flow journal, but it's all the napkins. I gotta find that one. I am in the process of trying to really go through things and organize, and it's like Christmas, I'm telling you. But this would work like a flow journal. So if I see a page that maybe I would want in something else, I can pull that page out. Like I love this here, that print. So I could pull that page out and use that in another project. And so that's what a flow journal is all about. That would be a good monthly prize to send out too, as a flow journal. This is nice. And I love the way that's made. I love the way this cover is made, and see, it's just the elastic, and a little more elastic to go around to hold it shut. Golly. And then up here I have another tiny one. Let's see. Oh, this is the same as that other one. Both of these, because I can't hardly even see this. This one, it's Martine W in the UK. So she made this one and this one. And so there's kind of like a belly band in there. Pretty pages. Now this one is sewn shut, but I think this one might be a 3-hole. What are they, Coptic stitch or something they make that? Pretty papers. This is a heavier paper right there. Let's see when we get to the middle of the signature. There's the Eiffel Tower. I think the Eiffel Tower is just amazing. I wonder if they still, I think the Eiffel Tower had a carousel underneath. I wonder if it still does. This is good. These are some nice pages in here. Oh yeah, I gotta play with this. Maybe some of them frogs are gonna live in here. Maybe some of the frogs. But here she's got all of the pages are inked to make them look vintage. Very nice. There's got a little tab on there. So she started decorating. I need to decorate. I have got so many little tiny things that I can decorate with. But Martine W is who. And then this was the one I showed you, that one early, that was made by Tanya Trejo. And this is a matchbook tablet. Okay, this is store-bought, but it's so tiny and little. I think I showed this, didn't I? this morning, well, just in case you didn't see that other video, this was Sonia Trejo made this one, and she makes some absolutely fantastic journals. I am proud to have this one. This one's got some real tiny, tiny tags in there. You probably can't even see them because of my fat thumb. Oh my word. And so this is where you could really get inspiration. I'm telling you. You know, maybe if I do, oh, look at the sparkly butterfly right there. If I do figure out how to do that join thing, and then for members only, we might do maybe little swaps just for members only. I have to make me a list of ideas of what I'll do for members only. So, because they suggest you have special perks for members only. And so we might do that too. I got to just start writing a little bit of myself. Look at how tiny these little tags are. Isn't that cute? And Sonia always signs her things. I'm very glad of that because I've got some like tags. I've got some ATCs she's made, and everything is signed. And so I know that I have so much that she's, look at that, just a tiny little punch that punches those little flowers. And that was Sonia Trejo. And so that is my bookshelf of my miniature books, and I love it. I think this is just awesome. I love this box. I think this box is just amazing. And I stole it from my hubster. Well, he would have never used it for anything anyway. So he would have just let it gather dust. He took all the stuff out of it, but see, all of my little ones. Oops, I didn't tie Fritz the Frog. Got to tie Fritz the Frog's bow up again here so that he won't get lost. And I'm going to be working on these. And I'm going to see if I can figure out how to do that join thing. I don't know. Maybe that's asking too much. I don't know. I don't like asking. But I'm weird. I don't like asking, but I like receiving. Isn't that weird? I'm a weirdo, and yes, I am. And then this one. Does that one fit in there? Yeah. So see there? All my little books fit in there. Oh, I didn't put this back in my Fritz the Frog book. I'll put it back in my Fritz the Frog book. But isn't that cool how those just all fit in there? And I got my little bookshelf. I love it. I do love it very much. All right. That's just what I wanted to show you. It's just like a show and tell. And of course, when I get the opportunity to read another message from our ancestors, I take that opportunity. And so here we go. Now, take this one to use as a bookmark. And it says, "Dearest you, we bet you must be so exhausted some days, giving as much as you do, sharing your energy so beautifully in service to the highest good, can leave you feeling depleted like an empty well. If it feels like there's no more water for you, the good news is we have a plan. Today, go take a relaxing bath, book a massage, read a novel, buy yourself flowers or plant some in your garden. Make time for self-care, not more work on yourself, by tending to yourself now. You are reminded to do so more often, and be sure to use a word that might have caused you anxiety in the past, but is essential for your well-being? No. Say it with us. No, thank you. No, I can't. You do not have to explain. Just say no, gently but firmly. Then go for a soak. Life will wait for you to bring yourself back to center, replenished and ready for more adventures. We love you so very much. And you know what? That word no is about the hardest thing for so many of us to say. And I'm just now learning how to say no. I just, no, 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 mm-mm. And it's hard. It's like I've been a yes girl all my life. And I'm learning how to say no. And boy, is that ever freeing. So, yep, take time for yourself because you deserve it and you need it. If you don't take time for yourself, you're going to just, I don't know what you're going to just, but if you don't take your time for yourself, you're going to fall apart. All right. I ask God to watch over you every step you take, every move you make, and keep you safe, secure, serene, healthy, happy, and humble. And Lord knows I'll see you again on the next video. God bless. God bless and keep you. Where's my